Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great week. Today I'm going to dive into the key reasons behind the visibility of seams in synthetic turf and emphasize the significance of honing craftsmanship, maintaining seam consistency, and enduring high quality. Dye lot. During the dyeing of yarn, a dye lot is recorded to identify yarn that was dyed together in the same batch. Yarn manufacturers give each batch a unique number and stamp it on the label before shipping. When seaming multiple sections of synthetic turf, all sections must be the same dye lot, or you will have non-matching color variations. Layout. Layout and placement of sections in the wrong direction or angle can cause the seams to be visible. I recommend not rotating turf sections more than 30 degrees, otherwise you'll see a difference in the color due to the rotation. Manipulation. Stop beating up your seams. This is what I say to installers when they send me images of ugly seams. Most visible seams are due to abrasion and premature matting. When the installer's heavy weight or knee pressure continuously tramples the center of a seam line, UV sunlight will call you out within minutes. Please educate your front line on why bending, mashing, and trampling fibers may cause a complete tear out. After all my years in the synthetic turf industry, I cannot seem to understand why installers still do not understand and recognize pockmarks that are left behind from their own hammers. Hammering nails and staples at the seam line can definitely cause the seam to be visible. Understanding how embeds can trap turf fibers is very important when avoiding pockmarks. I always recommend using seaming tape and adhesive when seaming two sections of synthetic turf together. This will minimize manipulation and the chance of having a visible seam. I will discuss manipulation and beating up your seams a little bit more in detail in my future vlog. Over power brooming and brushing. Even though turf fibers are durable and can withstand seasons of harsh weather, you can still abrade them by over brushing. When the fibers are over brushed, the UV sunlight and reflection can cause a difference in color if you're not careful. I see installers brushing the crap out of seam lines every day, thinking that it's going to go away and disappear, only to come find out that their aggressiveness is causing more damage and visibility. Subgrade and visible seams. Uneven surfaces at the seam line can cause the seam to open due to the crowning of the base. When the seam is crowned, Infill can assist in its separation, making the seam line very visible, especially when using a light colored infill. Poor compaction will also allow movement, which may cause a seam to heave or settle. When this happens, the seam line may rupture, pulling apart and becoming visible. Excessive adhesive. Imagine working your butt off getting two sections of turf connected and you forget to purchase an adhesive trowel and end up using a flipper flapper to place your glue. What is a flipper flapper? I had a contractor send me images of glue coming up through the seam, which ruined his entire installation. I asked him what did he use to place the glue with, and he said, I used the flipper flapper. I said, what was the flipper flapper? He said, it was the top of the cardboard box where the nails were in. Using the wrong tools or flipper flapper is no bueno. Not understanding moisture cure adhesives and applying too much or too little will always cause havoc on synthetic turf seams. Ignoring moisture and weather conditions is also crucial for seam success. Excessive moisture equals absorption and expansion of the adhesive. When this happens, the adhesive will seep up and destroy your seam installations, and yes, it will be ugly and visible. Know your manufacturer's adhesive thickness and apply it accordingly. I'll also go into this further in my future vlogs, so please stay tuned. Infill placement is very crucial on visible seams. In my previous columns, I have written about infill ballast and its role completing a stable synthetic turf system. You can sabotage that invisible seam you spent time creating by improper infill placement. I recommend having the correct drop spreaders and carefully placing infill in and around seams. Forcing infill into the seam line will part the seam like hair, and there you have it, an ugly, visible seam that will last the entire life of the installation. So be careful when placing infill in and around seams. Inspection of all seams. Extensive foot traffic over time may cause the seams to rupture. All seams should be inspected and repaired if necessary during the warranty period to prevent further damage. Craftsmanship will always prevail when seaming synthetic turf. So how do we maintain our team's craftsmanship in an exploding market with a shortage of installers, not to mention qualified installers. By 2024, the synthetic turf industry will be a $4.2 billion industry. So how do we do it? Well, we train, we mentor, we retrain, mentor, repeat, and keep repeating. For craftsmanship to prevail, I recommend exemplifying the JW's 4 C's. The 4 C's: care, concern, compassion, and craftsmanship. Craftsmanship will never be present if we don't care about what we do, especially when seaming synthetic turf. Wouldn't you agree? We also must be concerned about seaming techniques and what we do daily if we want to call ourselves craftsmen or craftswomen. When we stay concerned about our craft and our workmanship, compassion starts to work its way deep into our souls. We begin to like and enjoy and embrace what we're doing. Over time, when you have compassion for something, it develops better skills for that craft, which we call craftsmanship. I look forward to speaking with you again on many more topics that will assist you in making the industry proud. Until next time, JW out.